What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about how to get best buddies in 0 in-game days. The strategy we're going to be talking about is leveling up your background buddies, how I level up my background buddies. Timestamps below as always, let's get into it. First of all, you might be confused what a background buddy is. Everyone has their main buddy, it's the buddy they're actively leveling up and getting hearts with. For me, for example, it's my Sableye here, and every day this is my main buddy that's out on the map with me, walking around, doing battles, all that stuff, so I can get as many hearts with them and slowly get them to best buddies. A background buddy is a buddy that you're going to switch into once a day to get some of the basic hearts in Pokemon Go. Some of the basic hearts include, give your buddy a treat, play together, take a snapshot, the hearts that take like 1 second a day to do. Since you're able to switch your buddy 20 times a day, it means you can have up to 20 background buddies that you are buddying up slowly in the background. Quick rundown of how I do it is at the end of the day, I'll come to my buddy here. This is my main buddy. Let's say I've gotten a bunch of hearts with it today. The day just started, so I don't. I'm going to come here, switch my buddy. I'm going to come to one of my background buddies. I like to nickname all my background buddies with an asterisk in front of their name. This way I can just search an asterisk in the search bar and all of my background buddies will appear as you can see here on screen. For example, let's look at this Drowsy I'm leveling up. Let the Drowsy switch in like that. Then I'm going to go ahead, click the play button with him, and I'm just going to get some of the basic hearts. For example, here a photo. I'm going to give him a little scratch. And then I can back out, play together, take a snapshot together, and then I can just switch out into another buddy and keep doing that for all of my background buddies. This allows you to get hearts for buddies in the background and slowly level them up, even though you've never actually had them on the map, played with them or anything. Over time and over days, since you're getting around 2 hearts a day, for example, it'll take maybe around 150 days until they become best buddies, or at one point maybe you'll turn them into your active buddy. Now for some of you might not have a lot of time, so I want to talk about the different levels of background buddies you can do. We're going to start with the least time consuming ones, but they'll be the slowest, and slowly move up into the highest time consuming ones, but they'll be the fastest. Okay, let's say the Drowsy was my main buddy of the day. I got a bunch of hearts on him. It's time to do my background buddies. I usually do them around like 11 p.m. at night before I'm about to go to bed, but you can do it whenever you want during the day. I'm going to switch into a new background buddy of mine. Now the most basic method and the one I showed earlier is I'm just going to come in here and play with them. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture. I'm going to go ahead and scratch them. And that's it. That's 2 hearts for your buddy. If I come in here, it's gonna be 2 hearts. So if I do that with each of my 20 background buddies a day, it's gonna take around 150 days to get all those background buddies to best buddy without ever having them on the map. I would of course then go ahead and swap buddies and keep doing this with all the background buddies. Quick note, you don't need to have 20 background buddies. For example, me, I only have 11 right now because I find once you hit 20, it does start taking a bit of time because you have to go through 20 buddies, but you can have as many as you want. Now let's talk about the second strategy here, and it's gonna involve the same thing as before. We're gonna go ahead and take a picture. We're gonna go ahead and scratch them. And then finally, we're gonna go ahead and give it a berry. You can either give it 3 regular berries or 1 golden raspberry will instantly fill the berry heart. I prefer to use the golden raspberries, but not all of you have those, so you might have to use 3 regular raspberries, 3 pineapple berries, 3 nana berries, or a mix of 3. I can then go ahead and back out, and that's a simple 3 hearts for my background buddy. I can then go ahead and switch and do it with all of my buddies. Since we're getting 3 hearts a day, it's gonna take us 100 days to get all of our background buddies to best buddy. Of course, it'll fluctuate if you turn any of these into your main buddy. The one downside with this strategy is it does take resources. You do have to use 1 golden raspberry on each buddy a day, so if you're doing 20 buddies a day, that's gonna be 20 golden raspberries or 60 regular berries. It can take a lot of resources just for 1 extra heart on each buddy. So usually for the people who don't have a lot of time, I recommend just actually playing together and taking a snapshot. Nice and simple. It's going to be really slow in getting those background buddies, but it doesn't take a lot of time. You can do your 20 buddies in like 10 minutes if you're really quick, and you'll slowly be leveling up those buddies. Next strategy here is going to take you a little longer, but you're going to be getting best buddies faster, and this includes getting the battling hearts. So you're gonna go ahead and take a picture, you're gonna go ahead and scratch your buddy, and you're gonna go ahead and give it a berry. Once you've done that, you can just back out. There you go, got 3 hearts, and now we wanna get our battle hearts. Now, there's 4 ways to get your battle hearts. First of all, if you're in a raid, you can throw your buddy in your party and it'll get the battle heart, but this takes a long time, and you can't do this quick with a lot of buddies, as you have to wait for the 2-minute raid count. The second strategy is if you're near a gym that's a different color, you can just go ahead and join the gym battle with a party that includes your buddy, and then back out of that gym party, it'll instantly get the heart. Third strategy is gonna be Team Rocket, battling Giovanni, a leader, or any Team Rocket member. Join the Team Rocket battle with their buddy in one of the party slots. You can back out of it, and then it'll instantly get the heart. If you have none of those things near you, so you don't have gyms, you don't have raids near you, or you don't have like a rocket balloon above you, or a Team Rocket at a Pokestop, you can come up here into the battle party, and this is how I do it. I'm gonna scroll down, come to any of the leaders. I'm gonna go with Spark. Come to the Master League, and then you're gonna wanna choose, first of all, you're gonna wanna choose your buddy. So we're gonna go with Wingull in the first slot. And then you're gonna wanna choose 2 low CP Pokemon. I have a Pikachu and a Bumblebee. You're gonna wanna join this party, and then you're just gonna wanna go ahead and instantly lose. I'm just gonna go ahead and let Spark completely kill all my Pokemon. It should be pretty quick because it's the Master League and I'm using 10 CP Pokemon. Once I go ahead and lose, I will get that 1 battle heart for my buddy. If you want to get the battle hearts, by the way, you need to make sure your buddy is on the map and you have fed him. So if you want to be able to do this strategy, you have to give your buddy a treat and get them on the map, or else you will not be getting any battle hearts. So the annoying part about doing with the team leaders is you have to go through the whole battle to get the heart, compared to rocket leaders, gyms, and raids. But sometimes you are in the middle of nowhere and the only thing you can do to get those battle hearts is battle these people. So I've also heard of strategy for use a Sharpedo against Sandella in the Great League. I see if I can find footage on screen right now of it, but if I can't, just use a Sharpedo near 1500 CP, give it waterfall, and you can easily sweep Sandella's Great League team each time. Pretty much what you're gonna wanna do is go ahead and do that 2 more times. So you're gonna wanna battle the team leaders 2 more times to get those 2 more hearts, and then that's gonna lead you to 6 hearts for each background buddy each day. 6 hearts will take you around 50 days to get your background buddies, best buddies, around a month and a half. You can get 20 best buddies each month and a half of real time, which is not bad, but it does take a long time to battle these team leaders and get those battle hearts. It probably takes a whole hour to get through 20 buddies doing this strategy. Quickly for the strategy, I recommend if you do have a rocket balloon above you, take advantage of it. Even if you don't want to do your buddies right now, go ahead, go to the rocket balloon, join the party with your background buddies, back out, because that's a way faster way to get your battle hearts compared to the team leader strategy. So let's talk about the final strategy here. First of all, it's going to include all the other strategies we talked about. You're going to want to give your background buddy a treat, play together, take a snapshot, and get all 3 of the battle hearts. You don't actually have to do the battle hearts, that one's up to you. And what you can go ahead and do is switch into a different buddy. So for example, the Eevee. I can then go ahead with the Eevee, give my Eevee all the treats, do all the strategies and things like that, scratch him, play with him, give him a treat, and then of course I would get the battle hearts and all that. Then I can go ahead and come back into swap buddies, and I can switch back into the buddy that I was leveling up before that I already got the hearts for. So the Wingull for us. Now I can come into the Wingull, and when you switch out a buddy and switch them back in, their berry meter will reset. So I can give them another berry now and get the 2nd heart for give your buddy a treat. I can then go ahead and switch into the Eevee and back into the Wingull 1 more time to get the final give your buddy a treat heart, and that will lead me up to 8 hearts a day. It's 300 hearts to get to best buddy, divided by 8. That's gonna be around 37.5 days to get to best buddy for each of your background buddies. The one thing to know with this strategy is we can't do 20 buddies. We're gonna be switching in and out back into the same buddy at least 3 times, cutting down the amount of buddies we can level up, since we're using some of our switches on switching back into buddies we've already gotten hearts for. I think you can only get hearts for 7 buddies using this strategy if you want to get all of the berry hearts and all the other hearts. So that's the one caveat, is you will be leveling up your buddies faster with this strategy, but you will be doing a lot less buddies. So if you don't mind leveling up less buddies, it's all right, but if you do, then that might be a factor for you. Also, this strategy does take the most amount of time, so you do have to be wary of that. Now let me talk about the last strategy. This is the most expensive strategy. Only the top players in the world will use this strategy. I've seen people like Brandon Tan, Fleece King use this. So I very much doubt you'll be using this, but it's the Poffin strategy. The Poffin strategy will require you to use 20 Poffins a day. Use 1 Poffin on each of your buddies. A Poffin will instantly make your buddy excited, giving you the chance to get double hearts. What you would pretty much do is once you're done with your active buddy, switch into your background buddies. First background buddy here, for example, is Extra Drill. Then I'm gonna go ahead and swipe over, and I'm just gonna give Extra Drill a Poffin. I'm sacrificing a Poffin for this video, guys. Poffin will instantly fill all the give your buddy a treat hearts. I'm gonna take a snapshot. I'm gonna scratch him, as always. Then I need to battle together. So I need to do that 3 times, since when your buddy is excited, each action you do counts as 2 hearts. For example, here I got the 2 play together hearts just playing with him once, since Poffins will double the hearts on each interaction. So I can go ahead and come in here, bring my Extra Drill, and I can go ahead and battle in Master League, and I'm just gonna instantly lose again. So for example, here I battled Team Leader 3 times, and there you go, I got 6, 12, 14, 16 hearts with my Extra Drill in just about like 3 minutes from using a Poffin. I can then go ahead and switch into all my 20 background buddies, or however many you have, and go ahead and give each of them a Poffin, do your battles, and you get a bunch of hearts. It's gonna take around 19 days to get all of your 20 background buddies to best buddies. So that's 20 best buddies every single 19 days. Like before, this strategy does cost Poffins, in which you can either buy through the shop. Coming down here, Poffins about $100, and you also get them in the adventure box right now. 2 are included. Or you can do AR mapping tasks. Sometimes AR mapping tasks will lead to Poffin encounters. AR mapping tasks are really easy to do. All you gotta do is scan the Pokestop pretty much with your actual phone camera, upload it, and then you will complete the task. You can find Poffins pretty commonly at these AR mapping tasks, which you get from gyms or Pokestops. I think we actually have the Luminous Y event coming up, or might be active right now, in which you can get AR mapping tasks that will give you Poffins. You get easy hearts with your buddy. So yeah, those are like the 5 strategies I believe. You can go either super light by just getting getting to play and heart buddy, or you can go super extreme or anywhere in between. I just want to talk about one strategy here. It's called passing buddy gifts. If your buddy is great buddy level or higher, so if you have at least 2 of the hearts with your buddy, for example, the extra drill, then you can pass along buddy gifts. When your buddy brings you a gift, don't get it confused with a souvenir, by the way. When you open it, it has to give you items. When it brings you a gift, you can switch into another buddy that is at least great buddy level, and it will pass on this gift. If you have 20 buddies that are at least great buddy level and you get one of them with a gift, you can switch in between each of your buddies, and you will end up getting 20 gifts because it'll pass on the gift to each one of those buddies. You can then open those gifts the next day and get 1 free bonus heart, because when you do open a gift, you do get one of those bonus hearts for your buddy. So if you do have one buddy with a gift, instead of opening it, it might be worth to go ahead, switch into your buddy, get your buddy those basic hearts, and then also pass on the gift. Then do this with all 20 of your buddies, or however many buddies you have. So yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. I want to make sure I make it clear that you do not have to do this. This is more of a really extreme strategy, and if you're just a casual player, don't do background buddies. It's most likely not worth it. Best buddying is more of just a flex thing in Pokemon Go. It really doesn't help your gameplay that much. It can be helpful sometimes, but best buddying is not essential in Pokemon Go. I usually have 6 to 10 background buddies active. I don't like doing the whole 20 because I feel like that's extreme. And then also, in case I do mess up some switches, I have those extra switches instead of getting capped out. If I do have 20 and you mess up one of the switches, then one of your buddies is getting left out for the day. I'm making a video on what to best buddy soon because some of you might be confused about that, but that's pretty much the video, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Comment below any questions you have about this and any strategies you might have that help out people in the comments. I will pin some of the best ones, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Follow for more tips, baby. Peace.